talk to me about OTT. You're back. It's a special kind of place to come to, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I mean, Ireland's kind of my second home now. Like I've fallen in love with pro wrestling every time I come over here because I get to enjoy myself once again. Like everywhere else is kind of all serious, but there I'm kind of kicked back and relaxed. I'm surrounded by a good group of people, so I love this place. It's home.
This is an especially important event for OTT. Their biggest show ever, probably the biggest indie show in our history.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's one of the biggest ones. Today is 2,200 seats. That's ridiculous.
Almost 5 times as many as it is.
I remember when I first came here, and Joe said to me like, "Oh, Irish wrestling's kind of dead. Like, there's only small crowds today," and it turned out to be like 600 people. I was like, "There's nowhere near dead. Like, you've got a pulse, more than a pulse here."
You're one of the sort of the bigger names on this sort of indie scene. I was watching an interview with you earlier. Obviously, almost 500,000, well over 500,000 views on the video of yourself and Paul Heyman. And you were saying that you wanted to maintain your status on the UK scene. You felt that if you went to Evolve, that wouldn't possibly be possible. And has your stance on that changed at all since?
No, absolutely not. Like, once again, my mission is not just to get myself over, if that's the correct word that the internet guys like to use, but my status is to try and get British wrestling back to a state where all the boys can earn regular money out of it, and we can all benefit from making this as a full-time job, because at the end of it, like, there's still some guys out there to this day that are probably doing their 9 to 5s, and then on the Fridays they're the weekend warriors. Do you know what I mean? So I'm proud these days because WWE's finally taken notice of our hard work in the UK and Ireland. That they've decided to make WWE UK. There's guys like Zach who are heading over to the Indies all the time. Marty's doing Ring of Honor with me, and there's guys like me heading over to New Japan. I think that's the best thing for us right now, is that we're all spread out. So the moment it does come for us to come home, it means something.
Yeah, there's something, like you say, WWE UK tournament, World Sport Wrestling.
It's a balloon.
Companies are starting to cash in on exactly the wrestling boom in the UK, right?
Yeah, everything's just come at the right time, I would say, because once again, wrestling was dead 30 years ago, and like guys like Johnny Storm and Jody Fleisch and Doug Williams kept the pulse with British wrestling. I feel like they deserve a lot of credit, and credit is not given to them quite often. But then there's guys like myself, Pete Dunne, Marty, Zach, that we went out there and we proved how much we love British wrestling. We proved that like we'll do like anything. Not saying that those guys didn't, but like we just wanted to show like that British wrestling isn't all the hold for hold and all that. We're a variety show. That's what wrestling's meant to be. It's meant to be a variety show.
Kenny Omega's on this card. He, of course, is one of those guys, because you're a New Japan guy as well. He's one of those guys that helped New Japan come to America. There's shows going on there. Do you think that between yourself and guys like him and the young boys, that New Japan could come to the UK and Ireland sometime?
Oh, absolutely. Like the fact is they come over to Revolution Pro Wrestling all the time. Every time they do a Europe call show, there's always a representative from New Japan, whether it's myself or they bring guys like Goto, Takahashi, Kushida over. But like, I've pitched to them quite a few times, and like I think they're interested. I don't know, but like I really want to do Wembley Arena New Japan show, like a proper pay-per-view. Like maybe they'll do it, but I think they're focusing on like breaking America right now, and then from there probably they'll look at to take over the world, because right now the UK is a hotbed. America was a hotbed once upon a time, like for the indies like PWG, Ring of Honor, etc., etc. But now it's the UK. The UK is hot right now, so if I could just do anything right now, I'd make Wembley Arena. Let's get New Japan in there, like put on some sick ass shows. You know what I mean?
Like I say though, obviously you mentioned the UK tournament, but another thing that's really interesting is World of Sport coming back. I mean, you're obviously like similar, like you'd be like maybe 9 or 10 years old, but you wouldn't remember the initial World of Sport. But it's an iconic thing to bring back, and like I say,
I wouldn't say I wouldn't remember it, because I'd done my studying. Like every time I went to London School Lucha Libre, like they would tell me to study Johnny Saint, and like, I'm a huge fan of Johnny Saint. Like I love his stuff. I wish I could do it. I mean, I can, but I just don't like to. I just like to do stupid stuff, but that's probably the reason. My body's in the worst shape it probably is right now, but I always remember it. And when they said they was bringing it back, I was just proud, because once again it was the guys that worked their arse off to get it back onto TV.
I'm not even going to bother asking about the UK tournament. Was there ever a possibility that you could have done World of Sport? Really, with New Japan and Impact, probably wasn't.
Well, at first it wasn't like Impact wasn't involved, but like they did get in contact with me for the series reboot. Not the usual. No, they didn't get in contact with me. They've got in contact with me recently.
Oh, okay.
And I said to them, if you move the date, I can do it, but at the minute I'm out for the Best of SuperJuniors that day. And then they obviously announced it with TNA, and then I said, no, you got no bloody chance, like, because I'm contracted with Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
You know, you mentioned the Best of SuperJuniors. What an incredible honour for yourself to get that nod last year. What was that? That must have been the highlight of your career.
Yeah, 100%. It was a highlight. And not even just that. Like winning it was cool because I saw the fireworks all come down and the confetti all falling. It was kind of like, wow, I've seen this on my computer so many times, and now it's happening to me. But like coming home, just to hear the crowd just erupt, it was honestly hand on heart, like one of the most emotional moments of my life. Just come backstage and see Okada and Gato and all that, just giving me a round of applause, patting me on the back and saying like, it was a good thing we brought you in because you deserve that.
Last one for me anyway is, I wanted to ask you as well about WCPW. There's something different from World of Sport, different from WWE there, and you're a massive part of that. That must be a great experience to be.
I like being backstage there. I feel like it's got a good a vibe backstage once again.
Except for Jack, obviously.
I hate Jack. Can't stand him. But I like it because I don't know if you remember when TNA first started, but there was this buzz about it. Like guys like AJ Styles, guys like Jeff Jarrett were like killing it. And I feel like that's what we're doing over there. I mean, some of the time I don't get what they're doing. Like when they put Matt Riddle and Liam Slater together as a tag team, and they throw Prospect in there and they throw the Young Bucks in there, when really they just want to see Young Bucks and Swords of Essex. I think they make stupid decisions sometimes. Doesn't mean I think they're a bad company. I think they just need a little bit of direction, and I would like to say I love helping out and stuff like that. I love WCPW. I like going over there. It's so professionally done. It feels like we're all working towards like not rivaling anybody, but like giving the people something different, like another taste of pro wrestling.
And especially with them introducing the World Cup and stuff as well. It's
oh yeah, 100%.
Well, look, thank you so much for your time.
No worries, man.